Hello, Juana. Can you turn on your video? Well, anyway, oh, well, turn on your video and audio. Hello, Juana. Okay, here comes Nancy Crispin. Okay, Nancy, turn on your sound. There she is.
Hello, Mrs. Wanda. This is my sister. Hi.
Hi.
My
I thought you already went back.
Nephew,
my
not
nephew.
nephew.
Oh, it's good to meet you. We're trying to learn English. Well, she's trying and I'm trying a little bit to learn Spanish. My Spanish is much worse than her English.
Oh, that's good. At least both of you are learning from each other. That's important.
Yes, I need to admit a couple more people. Okay. We have Juana. And Juana, you need
Hi.
to unmute. Hello, Maria.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine. And how are you?
Fine.
Okay. And then there's someone else I need to admit. And I don't know who that is. Okay. So I have to. Oh, here we've got.
Oh, Elena Marcano.
Concepcion.
Se fue la imagen.
Turn on your sound, Concepcion. Turn on your sound. Yes, thank you.
Súbame el volumen.
No, tú estás bien.
Okay.
Okay. And
Okay.
so we have, oh, there's Juana.
Lina.
Ya,
Lina Marcano.
estos son todos los que están.
Ah, Juana era el que estaba hablando.
Okay, and Concepcion.
There we go.
All right, I'm going to have to just mark these down, mark you down so that I can mark you as present. There's, okay. And Maria Eugenia? Eugenia?
Ajá, Eugenia.
Yes.
Eugenia.
Okay.
Eugenia. Ajá.
All right, and then Juana. And then I'm sorry, I don't know your name. What's your name? ¿Cómo se llama?
My name is Lina Marcano.
Okay. I think I've got everything now.
Yes.
Nancy, all of these people are from the other class. And remember, I told you, ooh, I'm losing it. I told you that another class is joining us. And so everyone else, this is Nancy Crispin.
Hi.
So I am Wanda Palmer.
What?
I am Wanda Palmer from the United States. Okay. And
Okay.
so, Lena, what is your name?
My name is Lina Marcano,
And where are you from?
Venezuela.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Okay, Juana, what's your name and where are you from?
My name is Juana Ledesma. I am from Mexico.
Okay, and Nancy, give us your name and where you're from.
My name is Nancy Griffin. Rico.
She's from Puerto Rico, in case you didn't hear. And Concepcion, give us
Hi.
your name and where you're from.
My name is Concepcion Sierra. I am from Mexico.
Okay, and Maria, give us your name and where you're from.
My name is Maria Quintero. I am from Venezuela.
Okay, is that everybody? Did I miss somebody? Okay, now I don't really know where you finished. So if somebody can tell me what page you were on in the workbook. This is the workbook. If you can tell me what page you were on, then I can know where to start.
Workbook.
No, the other one, the textbook. This one.
English.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So what page were you on?
Page.
Ella está preguntando cuál fue la última página que estuvieron trabajando. Son la última página que estuvieron trabajando del libro.
25.
25 or 35?
Oh no, 25.
45.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me get to that page. Okay,
Excuse me. As this book,
yes, ma'am.
this
Yes.
That page, okay.
yes.
All right, so I think we're all on the same page. So Nancy, did you get that? It's page 46. Is everyone on page 46? We'll just start on 46. Oh, I'm going to have to move things back here. I do not have the DVDs for this chapter, so I'm going to have to read the information. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. All right, so let's look at the top of page 46. And that's where we'll start. And then I will share my screen. Okay, let's start with the verse. And the verse is found in Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. And it says, happy is the one
Is the one who read this book,
yeah,
Revelation 1:3.
yes. So the book that it's talking about is the Bible. I don't have my Bible right here. Sorry. I wasn't sure that I needed it. But anyway, that's the Bible, La Biblia.
Okay.
And so that's what it's talking about. When we read the Bible, it makes us happy. And I find that each time I read a passage, I learn something new. Last time I read it, I learned what I needed then. And then today, when I read it, I learned what I need now. And then tomorrow, I'll learn something else. Okay, now the
Oh,
next thing we're
gosh.
going to go over is the vowels.
Okay.
The Spanish and the English consonants are not nearly as difficult as the vowels, because some of the vowels, the name that you call them is completely different than the name I call them. So I like us to kind of go over it a little bit.
H,
So this is A,
A,
E,
E,
I,
I,
O,
O,
O, U.
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 Okay. And this is something that I'll try to go through often just because it's a problem. And you'll find that as we get along, you're supposed to spell something and oh dear, you said the wrong name to the English letter. You've got the Spanish, fine. But it's the English that's a problem. And then I'm going to skip most of this part because we're not there yet. So let me get to page 46. And I didn't know where we were starting, so I started at the beginning.
Okay.
Okay, we're getting close here.
What part? Okay. Page 45.
Okay, this is a smidgen wrong.
Sí.
Okay, so we're in Unit 3, page
Unit
46.
3.
So at the top, it says
Página 46.
3 right here.
Parte C.
Yes, this is Unit 3. And so let's just go through the numbers. And like I said, I don't have the CD for these, so I'm just going to read them and then you repeat.
Unit
So
3,
we have
page
0,
46,
and
part C.
it's going to be problem if
Listen
you
for
get
the
used to
number.
calling it O. A lot of people in the United States call it O, but then when you're trying to give a number, it's a little bit confusing. So just call it 0. That's the easiest way. And I may end up calling it O and you just correct me. I'm not perfect either. Okay, so this is 0. So now you repeat.
0,
1,
1,
1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
4,
5,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
7,
8,
8,
8,
9,
9, 8, 8,
10,
10,
11,
11,
11,
12,
12,
12,
13,
14,
14,
14,
15,
16,
16,
16,
17,
17,
18,
18,
19.
19,
19.
Okay, and then 20,
20,
20,
20.
20,
21,
21,
22,
22,
22. 2.
23,
23,
23.
24,
24,
25,
25,
26,
26,
26.
27,
27,
27.
28,
28,
29,
29,
29.
30,
30,
30.
31,
31,
32,
32.
33,
33,
34,
34,
35,
35,
5.
36,
36,
37,
37,
7.
38,
38,
39,
39,
39.
40,
40,
40.
41,
41,
42,
42,
43,
43,
44,
44,
45,
45,
46,
46,
47,
47,
47.
48,
48,
48.
49,
49,
50,
50,
50,
51,
51,
51,
52,
52,
53,
53,
54,
54,
55,
55,
56,
56,
57,
57,
7.
58,
58,
58,
59.
59.
59.
Now, are there any questions or does anyone need me to repeat anything? Okay. So then, we'll need these numbers because we're going to also be talking about the clock. And so you use these numbers in talking about the clock as well. Then in part C, okay, now here's where I have to have a bunch of hands and a bunch of okay. All right, now, like I said, I don't have the CD, so I'm going to, I don't know exactly what they have on that CD at this point. So I'll give the answer. Okay. So this is page 46, part C. And since I don't know what it was or what it's supposed to be, I'll just say it. Okay, number 1 is 20. So what letter is that? Is that A or B?
B. Okay.
Yes, it's B.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and now number 2, 19. Is that A or B?
Letter B.
Point
Okay,
to a number en ese sí A es el number.
all right, and then number 3 is
Punto.
24.
A.
So which letter is 24?
24. A.
24.
So which letter is that?
A.
A,
Okay.
okay, and number 4, 13. Which letter is that?
El
13.
13.
13.
Sí. Okay.
A.
Which letter is number
14,
13?
7.
Letter B.
Yes, letter B is 13.
Sí.
Mi micrófono también.
All right, and number 5 is 15. 15.
B.
15.
It's 15.
A.
It's A. Yes. Okay, and number 6 is 14. 14.
B.
B.
Yes. Okay, and number 7 is 26.
A.
Yes. Okay, and number 8 is 27.
27. Ah, 7.
A.
Yes, it's A. Okay, now does anyone have a question? So what is the answer for number 1?
Letter B.
Yes. And what is the answer for number 2?
B.
B.
Yes. And what is the answer for number 3?
A.
Yes. And number 4?
B.
V.
B.
B.
And number 5?
A.
8.
A.
And number 6?
B.
V.
B.
And number 7?
A.
A.
Number 8.
A.
A.
Okay, any questions?
I have problem in number 5. A different
Number 5.
47.
is
Number 5 is 15.
8.
15.
15 is the
27.
is 50.
No, it's 15.
Okay, what is
15.
the
50 is 50.
15. Yo no tengo ese número.
Okay, let me, just a minute. Like I say, I gotta be careful not to drop everything. Okay, so let me put it this way.
Fifteen.
And then, yes, and this is 50.
50 or 15? Okay.
And it's really difficult to make it clear, if it's a teen number, 13, 14,
16,
15, 16,
16.
17, 18, 19. You have to emphasize that teen because the 50,
50,
that's the 30, 30,
15,
40, 50, 60, 70,
17,
80, 90.
90.
So especially when you're around someone else and they say it, if you're not sure,
Página
like if it's money,
46, parte
that would be a
8,
huge difference.
8A.
Okay, so be sure if it's T or T. Okay, any other questions?
No.
All right, now it goes from that to time. In just a minute, I lost my page. Okay, and then it gives the time, and this is a digital clock. See, the ones in F, those are the clocks that we've all been used to. And if you're not used to the digital clocks, sometimes it can be a little bit confusing because you have to think in 60 minutes. Okay, so what would number 1 be there?
1.
So 1 o'clock.
Yes. And if you're telling someone, like I have to go do something tomorrow at 11 o'clock, I can say 11 or I can say 1 as long as the other person is clear that I mean 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock. But if there's any confusion, be sure to put the o'clock on the end of it there. And if you're not sure, always put the o'clock on it. And you only say the o'clock if it's on the hour. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, like that. Like this class starts at 6:30, so you don't need the o'clock on there.
Okay.
Okay, any question about that?
No.
All right, so number 2, what is that time?
105.
Yes,
1, 1, 5.
1:05. So that's 5 minutes after 1.
1 and 5. 1 and
Now,
5.
if your appointment was at 1, you come at 1:05, sometimes they won't let you in for the appointment because they would say, well, you're late. So this is 1:05, and see there you're saying the O instead of the 0. Do you see what I'm saying? In this case, it's not confusing, but in some cases it can be. So if it's at all confusing, be sure to call it a 0 instead of an O. Okay, what's number 3?
1:15.
1, 70,
Of 15.
520, 16,
1:15.
116,
And someone said an O. There's no O there at all. It's just 1:15.
117,
Okay, and then number 4.
1:20.
120,
Yes. Now that one, it seemed like no one had problems with that one. So what's number 5?
1:30.
Okay, good. And number 6?
1:40.
1:40.
Yes. And number 7?
1:45.
1:45.
That's correct. And number 8?
1:50.
1:50.
Good. So now let's just go through and repeat them again. So number 1 is 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Number 2 is
1:05.
1:05.
Number 3 is 1:15.
1:15.
1:15.
Number 4 is 1:20.
1:20.
120.
20.
And number 5 is 1:30.
1:30.
1:30.
And number 6 is 1:40.
1:45.
6 is 40. 1:40.
1:40.
1:40.
And 7 is 1:45.
1:45.
45.
And 8 is
40.
1:50.
1:50.
1:50.
And you have to say the hour there, or else there's an 05 and a 15 and a 20 and a 30 and a 40 and a 40 and 45 and a 50 in every hour. So you have to say the hour there. Don't leave off the hour there. Okay, then there's a little conversation. And it says, listen, then listen and repeat. And one person says, what time is it?
What time is it?
And the
What
other
time
person said,
is it?
it's 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Okay. So let's have, well, let's see, we don't have, okay, I'll be 1, 2. So let's have Juana and Nancy. Just a minute. I'm going to have to change, Maria, I'm going to have to change your name there because it's confusing me, sorry. All right. Because I just have numbers on mine. So Juana and Nancy and Lena are A.
Okay.
You'll say A. And then Concepcion and Maria and I will say B. Okay? So
Okay.
A, you say your part.
What is this?
So
What time
is it?
There you go. What time is it? And then Concepcion and Maria, it's 1 o'clock.
What time?
Okay.
It's, say it with me. It's 1 o'clock.
1
1
o'clock.
o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Okay. So now Concepcion and Maria and I will be A and everyone else will be B. Okay, so Concepcion and Maria, we're saying A. What time is it?
What time is it?
What time is it? Time
And
is it?
B,
It's o'clock. It's 1 o'clock.
It's 1 o'clock.
yes.
It is 1 o'clock.
Okay. Any problems with that?
It's fine.
Use
Okay, Nancy?
in English, use the AM and PM.
When there is a question, yes. So if it's in the morning, you say AM. It's in the afternoon or evening, you say PM. Now, just during the day, 9 o'clock could be AM in the morning, or it could be PM in the evening. So some of those hours that are both morning and evening during daytime, you might have to be sure to say AM or PM to make sure that it's clear. If someone understands you, then there shouldn't be a problem. But if there's any confusion at all, you would say AM or PM.
Estamos-
Okay, now tomorrow I have an appointment at 9 o'clock. Is that in the morning or the night?
Okay.
Well, it's the morning, so I would say 9 a.m.
Okay. It say only 9 a.m., not 9 o'clock a.m.
You would probably just say the 9 a.m.
Okay.
Remember, we're lazy. We don't say anything more than we have to. Okay, any other questions? Okay. Then our next part is part A. And this is the clock that I grew up with. You might have grown up with the digital and have no problem with that. But this is the clock that I grew up with. And so this is the one that we'll do next. So what is number 1 there?
Okay.
8:05.
Yes. See, I have it down here at the bottom because I don't want you to see all of it. So it's 8:05. And then what about number 2?
And 10:20. 20.
Yes. Does everyone see that?
Mhm.
It's 10:20.
20, 20, 20.
Is a different 20 or 20? Or same?
Those two are the same. And if there's ever confusion,
Same.
20, there shouldn't be a confusion between 20 and 12. But once you get into
20.
13 and 30, it can be a confusion. So you have to emphasize it.
So what is fine? 20 or 20?
Honestly, you'll hear 20 more than you'll hear 20.
Oh.
People are
Okay.
lazy, right?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, any other question there? Okay, and number 3?
2:30.
30.
2:30.
Good.
2
Any
and
question on
30.
that one?
30, 30, te. No sé.
2 and 30 o'clock.
No.
You don't have to say the o'clock if there is, if it's not the hour. If it's 2 o'clock, you say the o'clock. But if it's 2:30, you don't say the o'clock. You just say 2:30.
30.
2:30, 12.
Ella
Okay,
dice que cuando son números como la 1, las 2, las 3, podemos usar el o'clock, pero si ya tiene minutos agregados, ya no se usa el o'clock.
Exactly,
Ajá.
exactly.
Okay.
Mm,
And do you understand
1 o'clock.
better?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, let's be careful about translating for someone. You want them to learn and not get used to someone translating for you. So let's just be a little careful about it. All right, what's number 4?
4:40.
5:40.
4:40.
No.
24,
4:40.
4.
4:40.
40.
See, the little hand is between the 4 and the 5, so it belongs to the 4. If it's
20
between the
to
5 and 6, it would
40.
be 5. So it would be 4:40.
Okay.
4:40.
40, 40. 4:40.
And actually, a lot of people, after it's a half
4:40.
hour, they will say 20 minutes to 5.
Okay.
So if someone says it that way and you're not
Because
sure you
son
understand,
4:40.
please ask,
Okay.
because it can be confusing if you don't ask, because you won't know and they won't know, and they'll think one thing and you'll be thinking something else.
It's correct. The both 4:40 or 24:5.
Yes,
Oh, okay. Okay.
it's both correct.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, any questions?
Mm.
All right, now number 5. Now there are times you guys are going to have to translate for me. I knew what Juana was talking about, but I didn't understand what that man was talking about. Okay, what's number 5?
11,
11,
11,
15.
Okay,
Mhm.
11:15.
15,
Yes.
Mhm.
Right.
11:15.
Sí.
And when you're talking about between, you have one between the 2 and the 3. The 2 would be 11:10. The next little mark would be 11:11, then 11:12, then 11:14, and then 15. And so if you're being very exact, you have to have those little marks in there between. This doesn't have those marks. But if you're just having the by 5s, then it would be just the 11:15. Okay, and number 6?
12
12.
o'clock.
Yes. Here's where you say the o'clock, because you have, it's an hour. It's on the hour. It's not 5 minutes before or 5 minutes after. It's on the hour. Okay, and what's number 7?
3:45.
45.
There, you also will hear
3:45.
15 minutes before 4.
3:45.
Okay, Juana, does that answer that question you were talking about before? So on this case, it would be 15 minutes before 4.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay, and number 8.
7:50.
Yes, 7:50. And see, we've got 11:15 and a
7:15.
7:50,
50.
Sí,
and
7:50. Okay.
they are 45 minutes apart if you're talking the same hour. So be careful about these where there's a T word or a teen word, because that can be confusing for both you and the person you're talking with.
Mhm.
Okay, any questions? All right, now let's
For
go.
me, it's fine.
Okay, let's go to the other book. So now this is the workbook. Can you see it?
Mhm. Workbook. Okay.
And this is page 26.
Workbook.
See, workbook page
Página 26.
Okay, now, again, we're listening for the number.
Okay. Mhm.
So just a minute, I've got to get back to that part.
Mhm.
Página 26.
26. Let me get back there. Page 26. Okay. I don't have a piece of paper. Oh, here, I'll use this so that I don't have to look for it every time. All right. So this is page 26, exercise A.
Haciendo frío.
All right. And on number 1, it's again, listen
Tengo
for
mucho
the
frío.
number. Oh, I've got this CD. Just a minute. Hold on. I've got this one. I don't have the others, but I've got this one. This is the same as the one in the back of your book. The
Mhm.
back of your workbook has a CD. And that's what I'm using here is the one in the back of my workbook. Okay. So it's not as bad as the other book. All right, so it's track 16. So just a minute. Whoops. I have to be careful or everything falls. Okay, this is track 16.
Unit 3, on time, page 26, exercise A. Listen for the number. Circle A or B. 1, 9, 2,
V.
15, 3, 23, 4, 36, 5, 40,
40.
6, 52.
Okay, do I need to play it again?
No.
No.
Everyone has it?
No
Okay,
entendí nada.
so what's the answer for number 1?
B.
V.
And what's the number?
Mm.
V.
9.
9,
9.
right. Okay, and number
No
2?
entendí.
V.
V. 15.
Mrs. Wanda,
Yes.
she tell that she don't understand. Lina tell,
Uno.
don't understand. No la entiende.
What?
Que Lina,
No entendí la parte A.
Lina,
Lina,
Ajá.
she said,
tiene que circular el número que le está dando Wanda en el audio. La letra A o la letra
El
B.
audio, que no tengo el audio. Ok.
All right, thank you for
Okay.
noticing that.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you for your help.
Okay.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Okay, so now Lena, are you with us? You
40.
understand? ¿Comprende usted?
Y tú.
So number 2 is B15.
15.
Yes. All right. What is number 3?
8.
And what's the number?
23.
23.
23.
Okay. And
23.
number 4?
8.
36.
36.
8.
Okay. And number 5?
44.
40.
Mhm.
Wait a minute. I heard 44 and 40. They can't both be
Mhm.
right.
40.
Is it 40?
Yes.
The number 5 is a B, 40.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you. I hear 2 things. I get confused. Okay. And number 6?
8.
8. 52.
52.
52.
Okay. Any questions?
No. No for me.
No,
So,
no.
Lena, if you don't understand, please ask. And you can ask in Spanish and someone will translate for me, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
52.
All right, then part B, you are matching the times on the clocks with the written time. So you have 6 clocks and you have 6 written times. And so you read the face of the clock and find that time on the numbered part.
52.
Would someone,
6. 6.
Lena, do you need someone to explain it for you?
52.
Ella pregunta que si necesita que le explique. Lina, la maestra pregunta que si necesita que le explique esa área.
Entendí. Me está preguntando, ¿no es por el 6A?
Ella está pidiendo,
6A.
la letra B va a machar la hora que dice el reloj con los números que aparecen abajo. Ejemplo,
Ok.
que la
Ok.
10 es el reloj número B. El reloj de la letra B.
Ok. Ok.
La hora que aparecen los relojes con los números que están abajo. ¿Cuál hora con
Ajá.
el reloj?
Ok.
Thank you, Nancy.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Mm.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Lina.
Okay. Six A. 6A. 10 to 10 to 2. ¿Así o no?
¿Qué número estás diciendo, Lina?
Estoy diciendo el A de abajo.
El A va con el número 5. Con el number 5.
Ajá.
1:15.
Ok.
1:50.
1:50.
El reloj
Va con él,
con el 5.
pero si es 1:50, sí.
Okay.
1:50.
Yes.
Okay, so
150.
how about if
Okay.
Lena, we'll go through and do the answers and then we'll make sure that you understand. Has everyone else finished?
6.
Maria, I can't see you. Have you finished?
Sí, finish.
Okay.
Yes, finish.
I just see your head in the ceiling. No, I just see your hair in the ceiling.
Okay.
So, I couldn't tell. Okay, so Juana, what's number 1 there?
The number one is a 610, the B,
The letter is B, right.
the letter B.
Okay, and Nancy, what's number 2?
Number 2, letter
Ujú.
1105.
And what's the letter?
Letter E.
Okay, and number 3, Concepcion.
Yeah.
Voy a tener que estudiar mucho, página 3.
It's 2015. A letter C.
Okay, and number 4, Maria.
Um, F 40 o'clock. F
Is 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
Yes. Okay, there isn't a 40 o'clock, just a 4 o'clock. It only goes to 12.
4 o'clock.
Right. Okay, and number 5, let's see, who are we? We're back to Juana.
The 5 is 150 and letter A.
Mhm.
And Nancy, number 6.
Number 6 is letter D, 830.
Okay. Now, Lena,
What?
what's number 1? What letter goes with number 1?
Number 1. Mhm. Number 1. 1 a las 7, ya voy.
Is that a B? So number 1 is clock B.
1 a. Up,
Number
please.
1 is clock B.
Look, okay. 6 and 10.
C is number 3.
Ay, el número 3.
And number 2 is letter E.
Number 2 es el E. 10, 5. 10
Well,
and
it's
5.
11.
11:05.
Mhm.
11:05.
11 and 5. Okay.
And number 4,
Okay. Number 4. Que no lo sé. No sé colocar las letras con los números.
how about F? 4 o'clock.
4. 4. 4 o'clock.
Yes.
Okay.
And number 5,
Number 5. 10 to 2.
no,
Oh,
it's 150 and it's A. Yes, 10 to 2. That's
Mhm.
perfect. Yes.
Mhm.
I wasn't thinking as fast as she was. Sorry. Yes, that's perfect.
Tranquila.
Okay, and then number 6.
El 6. 6. Sí. Tú.
How about D? 8:30.
8:30.
8.
Okay.
Okay. 8:30. Okay.
And then on page 27,
27.
so you just have the clock and you write down the time. So Lena, what's number 1?
Number 1. Number 1 is 40.
No.
8, 10.
8:10.
Yes.
Mhm.
8:10.
And
Mhm.
Maria, number 2?
3 of 5.
Sí.
Good. And number 3, Concepcion.
A
No,
7,
tenía que estudiar
50.
esto bien.
Yes. And be sure to make the teen clear there because there's also a 750. So that's a difficult thing to do. Okay. And number 4, Juana?
5:20.
Yes. Okay. And Nancy, number 5?
12:30.
Yes. And Lena, number 6?
Number 6.
30.
8:30.
30. 30.
No.
9:45.
Yes. It's 9:45.
45.
13.
9:45
Mhm.
is number 6. Okay, any questions? All right, let's go back to the
No.
book. And that's the one I call the text. All right. And at the top of the page, it says talk about class schedules and then from, to, and at. All right. Now you read the sentences and draw the hands on the clock. This is part A. And so what would, what's number 1 there? Concepcion, what does it say? This is page 48 in the textbook.
Mhm.
Part A, number 1. And don't ask me how to pronounce her name, just pronounce it good as you can. Whatever you say is fine. Okay. Maria, do you know where number 1 is? We're on page 48 in
Let me.
this book.
Book 48.
Oh, the order book.
Yes.
Okay.
Keep going back and forth because they go together. The workbook is more information on what the textbook says. So I think I lost
Página 48. Workbook.
48. Page 48, not the workbook, the textbook, this book.
Okay, 48.
Yes. That's right, Lena.
Okay.
Yes, that's right.
48. Okay.
Okay, Concepcion, have you found it? I don't think you
Parece
should.
sí, sí.
Okay, Maria, have you found it?
Mm, I'm
Page 48,
the page 48,
part A,
the
number 1.
workbook.
Not the workbook, the textbook. Okay, Juan, yes, that's right. Up there
Okay.
above your hand, there where your little finger is.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so what's number 1 say?
What time is your English class? No.
No,
No?
above
No.
that, there's the clock face
No.
The 8?
with no hands on it. Part
Yeah.
A.
Okay.
What does number 1 say in part A?
Cada class start at 9 o'clock.
Yes. Has everyone found that? So fill in the hands there so that the hands say 9 o'clock. Does everyone have that one? Okay, Maria, have you found it?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
yes, ma'am? What's number 2 say, Maria?
Number 2.
Yes.
What time is your break?
No,
It.
No.
no.
Hey,
No.
class is over.
Text
Taka's
class
class.
is
Is
over.
over at
8.
12:30.
Yes.
Yes.
So how do you fill in the clock for 12:30?
Sorry?
Mhm.
It's 12. So little hand should be pointing to the 12 and the long hand should be pointing to the 6.
Mm-hmm.
So they should kind of make a straight line there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now we'll go on to the conversation. You found the conversation, so let's read it together and then we'll break up into parts. So, what time is your English class?
What time is your English
Mi class.
Class.
Okay. It's from 9 to 12:30.
It's from 9
9
to
to
12:30.
From 9 to
12:30.
12.
What time is your break?
What time is your
Is
break?
your break?
Class.
It's from 10:45 to 11:15.
It's from 10:45
10:45
to
to
11:15.
11,
11:15.
50. 50.
Okay, any questions on any of that? All right, so I'll be with Juana and Nancy and we'll be A, and Lena and Concepcion and Maria, you be B.
Parte de.
So
Okay.
Juana and I will read A, and
You
then,
should listen on the
okay, we're going to read A.
Okay.
What
book.
What time is
What
your
time is
English
your
class?
English class?
Okay, now Lena and Concepcion and Maria.
It's from 9 to 12:30.
It's from
12,
9 to
30,
12
Good.
and 30.
And
And 30.
we'll do
30.
A again.
30.
What time is your break?
What?
Juana and
What time is your break?
It's from 10:45 to 11:15.
50.
Okay, so now we'll change. And Lena and Concepcion and Maria, you'll be A, and Juana and Nancy and I will be B. So you start.
What time
What
is
time
your
What
is your
time is your
English
English
class?
class?
It's
It's from 9
It's
to
from 9
12:30.
to
12:30.
12 and
what time
30.
is your break?
It's from 10
It's from
What
10:45
time is your break?
to 15.
mm,
To 11:15.
to
Okay, it's much easier with
it's from
two people.
10:40 to
We
12.
may break up
11.
into small groups next time.
50.
I'll see how that works.
Okay.
Okay, any question on any of this? Any of the words or? Okay. Now then, on part C,
46.
Mm-hmm.
it says listen and circle yes or no. So if it's in the story, you say yes. If it's not in the story, you say no. Okay, I'll read the story, the conversation. What time is your English class? It's from 9 to 12:30. What time is your break? It's from 10:45 to 11:15.
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone finished with your questions? So, Concepcion, what's number 1 there?
The class start at night. It's yes.
Página 48, parte C.
All right, and number 2, Maria?
The class is over at 12 o'clock.
Is that what it says or no?
No.
Okay, what does it say? In the conversation, it says 12:30, doesn't it?
12:30.
Yes. Okay, Juana, number 3.
The break start at 10:45 and yes.
Okay, any questions? All right. Now it's make a new conversation. So for this one, we're going to have to just 2 people. We can't do everybody. So like Juana and Nancy, you'll do it first and fill in times. And
The B conversation, the letter B.
letter E down at the bottom.
And the number 1.
No, letter E. down at the bottom.
Oh,
The conversation
Mhm.
again,
Yeah.
but it's what time is your English class? So what do you put in there for your English class?
30 to 8:30.
Mhm.
Okay. And then what time is your break? We don't really have a break.
No break.
So just put in a time there. It's 7:50 to 7:30. I don't know, whatever you want to put in there.
7:30 to 7:45.
Okay. All right, Juana, are you finished? You ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay, Nancy, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so Juana, you be A, and Nancy, you be B.
Okay. Nancy, what time is your English class?
It's from 6:30 to 8:30.
And what time is your break?
It's from 7:30.
Okay, now Nancy, you be A, and Juana, you be B.
Okay. Juana, what time is your English class?
It's from 10:30 to 11:30.
What time is
Huh?
what time is your
It's from 12:15 to 12:45.
Juana, your English class has to cover the break time, or the break is after the English class. Just a thought there. Okay,
My break is crazy.
your break has nothing to do with your class. Okay, so now Lena and Concepcion. Concepcion, are you still there? Well, I can't see.
What?
So Maria, you and
Three.
Lena. Lena, you'll be A,
3.
E.
The break start at
Oh, there she is.
10:45. Yes.
No. Lina, está en la letra, en el ejercicio E, en la parte E.
En la parte de What time is your English class?
Exacto, usted va a leer todo lo que sea la letra A y la compañera María va a leer lo que es la letra B.
Ok.
Y después usted le va a tocar la letra B y a María le va a tocar la letra A.
Ok. What time is your English class?
It's
Thank
from 6:30 to 7:30.
Lina, lea ahora la letra A, la otra parte de la letra A le toca ahora a usted.
Ahora me toca la B a mí. It
No, la
is
A.
from. ¿Ah?
Lina, le toca la segunda oración de la letra A.
Una oración.
Okay.
No, le toca decir what time is your break.
What time is your break?
It's from 10:45 to 12:15.
Okay. All right. And
Ahora
now,
me toca a mí. What time is your English class?
It
Lina.
is from 6 to 8.
Okay. What time is your break?
It is from 6 to 8.
okay.
6 to 8. 6 to 8.
All right. So Concepcion, now you and I'll do it. You want to start with A?
What time is your English class?
It's from 6:30 to 8:30.
What time is your break?
It's from 7:15 to 7:30. Okay, now you're A. No, I'm A and you're B.
Mhm.
What time is your English class?
It's from 6:30 to 8:30.
What time is your break?
It's from the 7 o'clock to 7:30.
Okay. Any questions?
No,
No
it's
questions.
fine for me.
All right, then on page 49, well, let's go back
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the conversation. It gives a time from when it starts and a time to when it's over in the conversation. And so there on part F on page 49, it's going over that again. So my class is from 9 to
9 to
12:30,
12:30.
or my class
My bro-
starts at
At
9.
9.
So from and to, you have two times there. You have a time when it starts and a time when it's over, when it ends. Okay, and then my class starts at 9 o'clock. That's when it starts. Or it could be when it's over, but it's just one time given instead of two. So it could say, my break is from 10:45 to 11:15. My break is over at 11:15. So the at means just one time. The from and to is two times. Any questions?
No, it's fine.
All right, so then G is to write sentences about this. Okay, where those lines are, that's where you're going to put either from and to or at. So number one, it says the computer class is, and there's a line, 8 and a line 10. So they wrote it out, the computer class is from 8 to 10. So that first line is from and the second line is to. So go ahead and complete those. Write out those sentences.
I'm ready.
No.
Lena, do you need someone to explain this to you? Juana,
Yes.
can you explain it to Lena? What you do in this part?
Lina, ¿tiene alguna pregunta sobre sobre el ejercicio G que estamos haciendo?
¿Qué letter? What letter?
La G. G.
Hey, okay,
De la página 49.
okay.
Yo no le entendí nada.
Concepto, yo no-
Ok, de la página 49. ¿Qué quiere la G? ¿En G?
Concepción.
Oh, no entendí lo que tenemos que hacer.
¿Quieres que te ayude?
Ya, por favor.
No es el from o el at.
Ok,
La letra F en la página 49. El ejercicio
Ujú,
F te dice arriba donde está lo violeta, from
ujú,
y at, ¿verdad?
ujú.
My class is from, es que mi clase comienza
My class is from 9 to
a 9 de la mañana
12.
a 12:30. Así que hay
Ujú.
la palabra from to, ¿ok? My class
Ok,
Okay.
from, a la hora que comienza, to la hora que termina.
ok,
Ahí vas a utilizar from y to. Entonces,
ok.
en el otro lado dice my class start, mi clase comienza at, ahí vas a utilizar la palabra at, que es
Ujú,
9 de la mañana. Así que cuando
ok.
que mi clase es de tal hora a tal hora, vas a escribir my class is from 9 to 12:30.
Ok.
Then you use my class start at 9 o'clock. Mi clase comienza a las 9 de la mañana.
Ok.
Entonces en el break es lo mismo. My break is from
From
10
my class from
a las 15. Y luego,
6:30.
luego el break termina at 11:50, a las 11:15.
Ok.
Así que cuando vas a decir clases de una hora, vas a poner from.
From,
Okay.
Y cuando vas a decir que tu break es de una hora hasta una hora, vas a decir my break is from to. Y cuando vas a comienza, o sea que comienza la clase, usas at. Y cuando
At.
termina, utilizas at. Entonces, en
Ok.
G te están dando las horas y tienes que poner si es from to o si es at.
Ok. Gracias.
A las órdenes. Cuando necesitas
Oh,
ayuda,
Maria, do you
Ok.
understand?
Gracias.
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 Maria, do you understand?
con
Yes.
Good. Okay. Any questions for anybody else?
Lina, ¿usted tiene pregunta?
Ajá.
La maestra
No.
Okay. So, Maria, would you do number 1, please? Your sound. Turn your sound on.
el sonido está apagado, María.
Ya, ahora sí.
Ujú.
Okay, sorry. The computer class is from 8 to 10.
Okay. And Juana, number 2.
My English class start at 6:30.
Okay. And Nancy, number 3.
The break is from 8 o'clock to 8:15.
Okay. Lena, number 4.
My class is over 9.
Yes, 9:30. Thank you. And then number 5,
Okay.
Concepcion.
The class is over on the 10.
All right. Any questions?
No.
All right. Now on this next part, it's just things to think about. Look over there at the right, over in this part,
Mhm.
it says 6:00 a.m. is
The
in the morning.
Morning. Mhm.
In
The
the
morning.
So a.m. is in the morning. 2:00 p.m. is in the afternoon.
In the afternoon.
In the afternoon.
6:00 p.m. is in the evening.
Evening.
And basically
Evening.
after
Night.
12, well, starting at 12, you're talking about afternoon. And then when it gets dark, like it gets dark early now, but when it gets dark around 4 or 5, that's evening. And then later is at night. 10 p.m. is at night. So afternoon is right after 12. Evening is when it's first maybe getting dark. Right now it's around 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. You've got the sunset and all of that. And then night is when it's completely dark. All right. So Nancy, what are the office hours?
Mhm.
The offer hours is 8 o'clock a.m. or 8 o'clock to 6 p.m.
Yes, that little line means 2.
Mhm.
You read it 2. Okay, Lena, can you read about the computer lab? When the computer lab is open?
The computer class is from 8 to 10.
That's not what it says right here. No, I'm talking about down lower. Okay, Concepcion, do you know where we are? On 8. Where it says a sign that says computer lab.
Oh, the computer lab is open with 7 o'clock p.m. The 2 on the 9 o'clock p.m.
Good. Okay, and Maria, what about the cafeteria? When is the cafeteria open?
The cafeteria open at 11 in the morning.
And when does it close?
Oh, clock. The cafeteria open at 11 o'clock.
And when does it close? It's open from 11 a.m. to
Cafeteria
Cafeteria,
open at
11.
11, from 11 at 6:30.
yes, from 11 to 6:30.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Any questions?
The pronunciation is
The cafeteria
no 6 p.m. in the evening. In the 6 o'clock this part.
Okay.
Evening.
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 Sorry?
Evening.
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 Although most people are going to say something that sounds more like evening. That's what most people will say. It's going to be more like evening.
Cafeteria,
Evening.
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 Yes. Evening is the full pronunciation, but we're lazy. So a lot of people will just say evening. Evening. And leave out that middle E.
Evening. Okay. Yo,
Contigo afuera.
ay,
Cookie. Contigo afuera. Tú
Any
afuera.
other questions? Okay. So now we'll go to the workbook. And this is page 28.
28. 28.
Okay, it says A, complete the sentences, use the words in the box. And so there is a box that has at, from, time, and what. And in the first line, there's what. So what goes in those next 3 lines?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Sí, ya voy. Okay. Wanda,
Yes.
I am leaving.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
What time were you usually meeting? Did you usually stop at 8 or did you usually stop at 8:30? When were you used to stopping? At 8 or 8:30?
For me, it's fine 8. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know for the other people, the other ladies.
All right. See, I haven't gotten a whole lot of information on this, so I'm having to ask a lot of questions. So we'll start at 6:30 and we'll end at 8. We'll stop at 8. Okay?
Okay, well,
All right. Well, thank you very much. I think you all have worked very hard. And if you come across any questions this next week, please bring them to class.
Okay.
Because that's how I know what you need to know.
Mhm.
Mhm.
If I don't know, I can't help, but I'm here to help.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you.
When I was growing up, I was the dirty gringo. I had a lot of Spanish speaking friends and I was the dirty gringo. So I know what it's like to be on that side. So I want to help. That's why I'm here, is to help you. And Teresa didn't stop teaching just because she didn't like you or something like that. She had to stop teaching to take care of one of her parents. And the other lady, oh, I can't think of her name right now, but she couldn't teach by herself.
Yeah, ya voy.
She didn't want to work together with me.
Wait.
I'll work together with you guys, however's best for you. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay.
Everyone have a good week. And I'll see you again at 6:30 next week.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you for
thank you,
your time.
bye.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
bye bye.
Bye.
Esto es ya, déjame buscar aquí mi borrador que no lo tengo. No sé dónde lo puse.
Hi, thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Good night.
Good night. Have a good week.
Okay. Thank you.
I can't think of the words. I'm sorry.
I'm
My
sorry.
Spanish is
I'm
much
sorry.
worse than your English.
I'm sorry.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.